Hello and welcome to Present Times on Linux. Today we are going to be looking at the new community version of PCLinuxOS with the LXDE desktop. Okay, this is the boot screen you see if you're booting in using a normal BIOS. The boot screen is slightly different if you're using UEFI. Anyway, we'll just hit the live CD here. Let it boot up. And I will make things bigger as we go along. So this LXDE has been built off the KDE version. In other words, it's used the KDE base to base it off, and then he's added LXDE desktop and got rid of all the KDE stuff, I imagine. I'm just judging that by the boot screen, to be fair. And this was released in February, the end of February, so it's only a couple of weeks old, if that. What else can I tell you about it? It's 1.1 gig in size. I have given the VirtualBox 2 of my CPU cores and 4 gig of RAM and some hard disk space for me to install it on, etc, etc. So we'll just let it boot, and I'm just wondering if it's hanging at the same place. Start a new dev, and it is. It does not like VirtualBox new dev for some reason. But what I will do this time, instead of faffing around like I did last time, I will reset it, but this time I'll just go straight to the installer, and then we'll have a look around afterwards. Let's escape just to see if any problems occur this time. Oh dear. Okay, it went straight past the UDEV that time. I'd like to know why it does that sometimes when you're booting. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't happen to me that often, but the last couple of videos I've done, it has happened to me, and I do not know why. It complains about something. I've never had the patience to let it time out to find out. I shouldn't I? If you can hear me rustling, no problem, it's just me with the me rolling a quick cigarette there. Okay, it's okay. I just want to pause. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is. I was just hoping it was picking up my voice there, because I didn't check my audio. Okay. We should have a graphical interface in a minute to which we can work with, and we do. And interestingly, the default used was international for the US keyboard, but I'm going to switch it to UK because I am a Brit after all, and we'll just quickly go through the install. And I'm just going to let it choose everything on its own. Even let it remove things. So everything I'm doing at the moment is the default install. I'm not creating any partitions, I'm just letting the installer create, and I'll find out what it created after. Anyway, this is going to take a couple of seconds, so I will be back at the next phase of the install, which will be the bootloader, no doubt. So bear with me. Okay, welcome back. I've gone through the install, it's installable, and this is its very first boot. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well on this Wednesday morning in the UK. It could be Tuesday evening in parts of the US, and all very cool. Okay, so the ghost one's you, Rick. That helps me because I've got to go to the GB. Next, do my usual here. It is all the very standard it's all the standard stuff of root password, and then okay, now we're at a 600 byte, I think it's green here. I'm hoping to get it a bit bigger. No, okay, it looks like I'm going to have to if I just go straight into root, try that again. Ooh. Yeah, it's not letting me see what I'm doing here. Okay, that's cool. Oops. I must put in the live CD password there. Okay, we've got a lot. Ooh, nice red wallpaper for the root. Well, what I want to do, I was looking down the bottom for it, but this is what I want to do. I want to install the guest editions. Does it come up? Yes, it does. So we'll see what's in there in a minute on my LX terminal. Might as well get it off the desktop. Execute. Okay, so CD media. You've seen me do this before. Almost forgot. I was almost about to do a listing to see what I had to run, but yeah, I've done it so many times. By the way, for this install 6.0.4 of VirtualBox, which was updated a couple of days ago, and I'm running kernel 5.0.1 on the kernel on my own machine on the host, and as you can see it's running 4.20.13 on the guest. So anyway, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it will resize itself after it's built, and then we can have a quick look around. In fact, what I'll do is while it's building, I'll full screen the screen. Okay, so it's guest edition starting, and there we go. Okay, just wait for the prompt to come back, which it has. But what I want to do now is to log out, because I don't really want to. There we go. Okay, so we're in proper now, and as you can see we've got a small conky in the top left here. I just want to move that to the right because that's where I prefer my conky for some reason. And it is a small little conky on the right. Then here looks like we've got some quick launch tools above the PC button there with the time and date, but we've also got time and date on the right. That's interesting. We know the internet's up, and that'll be the clipboard manager, speaker of course, which is muted at the moment. Oh, it isn't. Master. Oh yeah. And telling me that my battery is nearly defunct on 2 workspaces. Over here we have PC ManFM, which is our file manager of course, the hotkeys, LX terminal, XFCE file manager. That's interesting, having 2 file managers side by side there. Configure LXDE, LX appearance of course. Configure your computer, which is the PCLinuxOS control center. And up here we have Brasario, GThumb, Palmoon Browser, and Xpad, and Audacious. Okay, that gives you a little clue as to install. So let's have a look through the menus. On the configuration, well, we have all the configuration. We have Compton installed. You can start Compton now if you wish, where you can configure the computer, screensaver, printer, GDM login setup, fixed touchpad. Fixed touchpad is for those with different touchpads to normal Synaptics. You can fix that there, just requires you to log out and log back in of X. LX appearance, although it does say to reboot. We've got the auto start, we have the DPMS for our savings, not fuel savings, but you'll know what I mean. Toggle and to start off and on, yeah, DPMS, you know, screensavers, that kind of thing, blanking, screen blanking, and for some reason the actual name of it, power monitor and all that, will not come to me. And we've got touchpad toggle, which turns off the touchpad if you have erratic when you're typing. Under monitoring we've got GT Chrome. Ah, that could be GT Chrome that's up there, not what I thought was concrete. Okay, that's cool. We've got the text manager. Well, text manager's here, but it tells me it is. And at the moment I'm using 497 megabytes of the 4 gig using, the CPU's at 3%. Okay, let's see what's using it all. Well, Naples seems to be the biggest offender there, but I could be wrong. Anyway, what else we got under more? We got terminals, course, LX terminal, root and xterm. No xterm root. I'm just interested now to see if a program will open because no xterm root, and I'm pretty sure it needs it. Oh. Just finding out what it's doing. It's using leaf pad there. Okay, never mind. It must be afterwards. Actually, I can do this, can't I? For my keyboard, for my mouse touchpad, it's normally that one. And it has come up. Okay, so I don't need to do anything. I was expecting something else to happen and it didn't. Anyway, let's get back to it. Right, we have put it on the arc and we've got acetone, ISO, Brasilia for burning, and file roller, which is archive manager of course. On the documentation we got the help. On the editors we have LeafPad, Medit, XFE text and XFT text visual. Let's have a look at that. Excite file for simple text editor. Okay, cool. Nice little text editor there. Of course we've got LeafPad as well, which is LXDE's own. Now we're at 0.8.1, which was actually last time released 2010 according to this, so that's cool. There is an LXQT which I'll be looking at as well, version of PCLinuxOS as a community distro. So under photos we've got desktop preferences, interesting place. On the XFC file manager. Now let's have a look at this. Oh, there's an interesting file manager. Got the folders and subfolders there. And then we can move over there. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so it's a 2-pane mark. Okay, that's cool. That's quite a nice little file manager. X-File Explorer. Based on X-Wing Commander. Okay, cool. Not bad at all. Of course got PC Man FM down here, as you all know and love. We can inject that now, so let them go. Okay, cool. We've got Pi Renamer as well for renaming files and creating hash keys or calculate digest or checksums using the GTK front end. Graphics, we've got GThumb, LX image for our photos, screenshot, for taking a screenshot of the screen, no kidding, and the XFE file image. These got a lot of these XFE stuff on here and it's not too bad. Of course I haven't got any pictures yet, or not that I'm looking, just looking around. Okay, we've got LFTP for our FTP client, Network Center of course, and PowerMoon browser. So we'll bring up PowerMoon. I won't bother with that bit. And, oh yeah, about Palmoon, and it's 28.4.0. I'm not quite sure what is the up-to-date one, but I'm assuming that can't be fired off, because we're usually quite good on PCLinuxOS at getting the most up-to-date browsers on for security issues. We are quite security conscious. But that seems to be working fine. In Office we have a PDF viewer and we have Xpad to knock down our jobs, the software center. Interestingly, he's added the RPM info and show install RPMs. That's for showing the information of RPMs that you download from other systems. Like if you noticed on mine, I had a zoom icon. That's actually a CentOS 6.5 package that I installed using RPM show and install. We have Synaptics, and of course we have package install viewer, which I've never seen. So let me have a look. Okay, basically grab one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, being as I haven't got any RPMs downloaded or any packages downloaded, I can't actually shut off, but I'll see what it is. I understand we have Audacious, which is our music player. I'm just wondering if he's got what he has in the I know what I'm on about. Visualizations. Yes, he has got the visualizations installed, so that's cool. Audacious is a cracking little music player and so on. Also I've got Bluebox, which plays and extracts CDs, and MP3 media player, which is interesting in it being under sound rather than the video. It is also under video. So yeah, we have that there, but I can't tell you what version it is. I've got to look under Synaptic, I guess. And I'm not quite sure if that was installed along there somewhere. Yes, it is, the first one. I'll put my password in there. Okay, what I want is MPV. No, it's 0.29.1. 2019, which is like so a new. Okay, let me reload the package manager here. Interestingly, he has a different mirror to the one I normally use, but that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see what we've got for updates here. To the movies, Jibs lead aiders, which means they'll be installed somewhere else. Ghost Drift, and so on and so forth. RF Clear. Okay, cool. If I did want to install them, oh, there we go. Kernel user space headers will be installed and all these too, which is cool. Okay. So it's a tools, but yeah. A lot of the base is being updated. I am going to cancel it actually, and he's going to complain about me yet quick. So I'll update that later. I think that's more or less it. Interestingly, under Office I would have expected to see the LibreOffice Manager, but that isn't there. That could be installed from Synaptic, that is no problem. We do have a localizations manager for locals. Okay, quick look around, and I know I'm looking for. Oh yes I do. I'm looking for that. Let's see what we have installed under here. Okay, we have a few Yeah, we do have a few themes, widget themes. Of course, colours and icons, using the oxygen icons. But we also have the Nova XTs as well. Cool. Mouse cursors, of course, window borders. And our fonting. It's anti-aliasing. What else we got? Enable GT. Accessibility GTK, so close that. I'll open it, but configurations. Don't need to see G-parted. But configure your LXDE checks up. Ah, there we go. And of course it may be OpenBox in the background. Usually uses OpenBox as a window manager. We can set the wallpaper. Oh, that's interesting, it's gone behind. Okay. We've got all the LXDE ones plus that one. Okay, that's changed. Well, hang on, I haven't seen that one. Oh, stretch the full screens a bit. Nope. Oh dear. Nope. There we go. It's because it has chopped off the top there, but someone's obviously made that nice wallpaper for it. Okay. Okay, that'll do. That's not a bad little wallpaper either, to be fair. Screenshot, what else we got? What am I missing here, people? What do I think of this? It's quite good, actually. It is fast. That's what I do. I'm actually going to log out. I don't want to shut down the I want to reboot the VM. I want to see what its start time is. Oh, there we go. We need a root password to reboot. That's interesting. Oh, I see, because I was logged in as root, I actually swapped user instead of logging out and logging in. Oh, I see. So I still had root user using it on another X server. Oh. Okay, for your boots. Right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad boot up time at all to the GDM prompt, I've got to say. Not bad at all. The desktop loads quite quick as well. I imagine if it was auto login, which I could probably do actually, through GDM setup, that the boot time would be about 8 seconds, I reckon. Just bear with me here, because I do like to mess about, as you know, and to get things like running. So if I enable auto login and present there, close that, and log out, and by rights it shouldn't ask me for a password this time. Nope. It's actually let me restart. So I just want to see how long it takes now to boot in without having to log in, for those who do that kind of thing. Can't see I'm not thorough. Right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello. We have a problem with the auto login. It's telling me VBox client failed to connect, but it still gave me the full screen. Okay. That's an interesting warning, and I can't seem to move it. I do not know where it's been coming from, you see. Hold on here. and it has disappeared when I shrunk the screen. Okay. Oh, that was pretty weird. I've never had that before. Just one of these things that happens. Anyway, for those who have never used PCLinuxOS before, or any of the flavours of PCLinuxOS, as I said, I'm running 5.0.1. So if I do that now, if I just type in kernel dash, and you'll see somewhere on here. Oh no, because it's in testing. I'm running it because I'm a tester. So we've got 420.15. We missed out 420.14 if you noticed, for reasons that when we built the kernel, I didn't personally, the PCLinuxOS kernel developers did. It wouldn't make file systems. There was a regression bug, but it was solved in. It was solved. Put it that way, obviously. Anyway, this is how you install a new kernel on PCLinuxOS. And it is literally that easy, where it's called download the development tools. It has to download it's the kernel headers, what used to be called kernel headers. It's so that anything that is linked to it, DKMS files for your NVIDIA cards, get automatically booted on next boot. I didn't. Yeah, I did. I chose to remove those drivers when I installed this version. Anyway, where are we up to on it? Oh, we're up to about half an hour, aren't we? Ooh, it's a longer video than I wanted, but that's my fault. And yes, my internet speed, although faster than it used to be, it's still only about 4 megabits a second, not 4 megabytes. I wish it was 4 megabytes. That'd be 40 megabits. Yeah, I could cope with that. But my top speed of my internet is around about 7 meg on a good day. I'm hoping it speeds up just a little bit, means I've been a good customer and not chewed it backside off for the constant router reboots I've had in the past. It's not the router reboots, it drops the connection and you can see it flashing and flashing as it tries to grow it back. And it's partly because I'm on an island in the middle of nowhere, but there we go. C'est la vie. Right, okay, that's that done. And it's preparing load. If I want kernel 5, I just have to add test to the app list, as it uses updates to install things. Without being an RPM based process. Okay, so added itself to the club menu. So when I reboot, or if I want to reboot, I will be in 420.15. So if I log out and restart, reboot. See, I should have logged out and I'll click switch user, didn't I? Because I am a plank. While it's rebooting, I'm lighting it up. And there it is there. 420.15. The first bit of a new kernel is always a bit longer than normal. So, I haven't really tested for 15, but oh, I see. He did include a Broadcom wireless driver for DKMS, so you can install that module. It's one of the things that I'm an disruptor as well. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll let this carry on a second. You won't kill us. Or kill me. But I will be wrapping this up soon. And thank you for watching if you have been watching. I'm quite impressed with this little bit. It says workload terminated by a single segment. Something happened in UDEV to make it 6 full. That's interesting. But it doesn't seem to be stopping the... Yep. Okay. May have a small screen at the moment because I don't know if the if I have to redo the guest editions. I guess we'll find out in a minute. I see some hard disk activity, so I'm not quite sure why. Oh, there we go. I did notice something now. Oh, we're on double click. Ooh, I hate double click. Okay, it's just a preference thing, as you know. Quickly okay. Quickly look through here. No, I should have done error, shouldn't I? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see. UDisk Smart operation not supported. Yes, fair enough. Okay, and error 14 in UDEV, 6 fault. Okay, I know I could do this. Let's have a look under fail if there's anything. Aha. Okay, that's fine. No problem with Mandy. Oh dear, Mandy. Let's see how that. Anyway, that's my look at PCLinuxOS for today. So I hope you had a good look like this all around. It's quite impressive. It's quite a nice little thing. It's fast. It has a little issues underneath the skin. Not sure what that's about. Although I haven't updated, it could be that. So we'll see. These things happen, but it hasn't stopped the OS from performing as it should. As you can see, it's 3 gig and 255 megabytes it's actually using now on about. That's better than the 400 someone was reporting before. But then again, I did have 2 X servers running. There you go. Well, at least I think I did. Or did I do that in root? No, I done that under this one, didn't I? Okay, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you again soon. Anyway, this is PCLinuxOS LXDE. And soon I'll have a look at the LX Qt, which was released roughly at the same time. Which is the QT or Qt, depending how you want to pronounce it. Anyway, good night, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Happy computing.